Hello and welcome to the 10th episode of this Shogun 2 This is Total War Legendary Let's Play. We'll start immediately with a nice battle against enemies having 3 samurai units. Especially the Kenshi samurai are dangerous, but the Yari samurai actually also pretty dangerous for our general, which should normally destroy the Kenshi samurai. But yeah, maybe this Yari samurai will be a problem. Let's get right into it. I think our guns will also be important to take out the samurai. Let's go. Okay, here we are on the battlefield. Not going to listen to any general speeches. And yeah, the thing is, we are the attackers right here. We are coming out of the fortress, which should be visible somewhere. Okay, I guess unfortunately on this map you can't really see a fortress. Maybe it's also because of the Strongholds of the Samurai mod, but we'll see on other maps. Maybe you can see a fortress in the distance when you are sailing out. But okay, yeah, as we are attacking, we kinda need a good position from which we can fire with our guns at the enemy when we are attacking. I think this hill could be good. The enemies should set up somewhere here. However, the trees will kinda block a few of our shots, and the enemies will also be hidden in the forest. But we should also be able to shoot down the enemy general, as the general is always visible, he can never hide. Okay, let's get our units into some kind of a formation. What's also interesting is that in the beginning of the Let's Play I was always able to win the battles pretty much mostly with the garrison units, and the other units didn't lose too many units. But now I'm just forced to just fight and try to win the battles no matter how many casualties I have. Yeah, the thing is, they could also try to attack us when they notice that we have guns. But I think considering the fact that they have 3 archers as well, they think that they have a good ranged situation, I guess, and they just think that they can play defensively. So yeah. Let's just move forward. Okay, they're actually also moving forward, so we don't want to move forward anymore. They might just try to get on the hill, we'll see. They might also just charge at us at this point. Okay, let's try to get a good position for our guns. This is a good position. Yeah, I think at this point you can see they're just running at us. They want some action. Okay, then we'll set up properly to hold against their charge. Where can our guns still fire? In which position? We kind of want to stay in the trees because of their archers. Yeah, they're still moving forward. Maybe I should have... Yeah, this would have actually been perfect. Let's... no, I want that position. Give me that position. I mean, it's kinda late to try to get to that position at this point. I should have likely just set up there immediately, but I didn't know if they were going to attack us like this. So we'll be a little bit late. So it might have been a mistake to try and get to that position at this point. But I want to get to that position. It's such a good position. We might still be able to. I have used the Heroic Assault ability, which will make our units that are hit by the ability, I guess, faster. But we can also buy a little bit of time for our general. Our general is like this one character from the movie that says, you can run, I will hold them off. But our general is actually strong, he will survive. Charge! Beautiful, general. Let's destroy them all. The enemies, they are not caring, they are like the evil enemies that don't care for their own casualties of allies. They just want to take out the good guys, I guess. But wow, our general will absolutely wipe those enemies off the earth. We have to be a little bit careful of the enemy general charging us, because the thing is in Shogun 2, how cavalry works is when cavalry is chasing, or when cavalry is fighting cavalry and then you try to retreat from the enemy cavalry, the cavalry is able to just kill off all of your cavalry units while your cavalry units are running away. So you kinda want to never run away from enemy cavalry units with your cavalry units. That's something you should keep in mind when you are fighting them in melee. If you see that they are deciding to move away, then you can run. Then they are not able to chase you anymore, but if they are chasing you, you have to run. Yeah, we can just fight them melee. As long as we have enough men, we don't have to be scared. We just have a few men that are fighting the Yarikumi, the rest are fighting the sword units. And sword units don't really stand a chance. Oh, we have the enemy general now coming in. Let's try to retreat before he's able to catch us. I think we might lose a few guys to the enemy general. I mean, we have activated Heroic Assault, which makes us quite fast actually. No, we just baited the enemy. Let's charge. Perfect, this is really looking great. And that's what I really like about this mod, is the general becoming absolute beast. Okay, here we will bravely hold with our samurai. We are beginning to lose a few men, but that's absolutely fine. Actually, the enemy general retreated. Now we want to retreat because we are just fighting Yari Ashigaru, which we want to avoid if we can. Okay, yeah, let's kind of try to charge, but not charge too much. Let's get our Ashigaru actually back, so I get our guns to shoot down the enemies here. Let's get our Ashigaru into a position from which they can hold the enemies away from our guns. We have to just try to defend our guns. Our guns will absolutely destroy, we will just have to protect them. Oh, whoa, whoa, oh, oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Wow. Wow. Awesome. Those enemies really want to die. Let's destroy them. Katana units cannot fight our general. Never. Okay. Our guns can destroy the enemy archers. Maybe they should move more into the forest so they are protected against heroes. To that position. Oh, oh. No, don't charge our katana guys, enemy general. Okay, it's okay. We have the trees at least, and the enemy general is not as strong as our general. Oh, the Yari Samurai are charging directly at our guns. Okay, they have changed. Perfect. They have changed target. So not. We have to keep the enemy away from our guns. Oh, the Yarikumi have now gotten to our general. Okay, let's just hit the enemy a little bit. Perfect. Like this. And now we retreat a little bit. And our guns will just absolutely destroy here. Perfect. And we can even charge enemy archers. Yes, we will do that. Oh, this is too good. This is absolutely perfect. We can now also get our general back to the main army, while those enemies are now separated from the main force and they won't be able to do anything. And we will just finish them off. Here we will get charged by the enemy general, but this is okay. We have the trees to protect us. Cavalry is less effective in the trees. Okay, let's try to retreat this unit, because it is not a garrison unit. And we are actually at the moment able to just defend with garrison units. Okay, I think we might have to kinda use this unit. I mean, we don't really have to. Yeah, okay, now the rapid advance also stopped. Come on, enemy, stop. We want our archers to fight in melee because they are garrison units. Okay, now also our general arrived. Let's destroy the enemy archers. Our guns are destroying the Yari Samurai. This is perfect. Now our archers actually got a few kills, I think. And oh wow, this went so good. Okay, now we only want to try and get the enemy general. If we are able to get the general, then it went perfectly. Okay, let's hope we'll be able to get him. All the other enemies are pretty much destroyed. And you were able to see how brutal guns also can be on land battles. If you're able to use them correctly, have the enemy units just be close to the guns and then unleash a devastating volley, that's absolutely insane. Okay, we're able to pretty much destroy all of the enemies. I mean, somebody has to still be alive or the battle would end. But I think it's okay. Oh, actually there are a bunch of enemies. Good. Forgot about this unit. This is something you always want to do in Shogun 2 and I think generally in all Total Wars, but it works very well in Shogun 2. Try to just run down the enemies quickly that are still alive after the battle, because they are just free kills and this way you won't have to fight them anymore after the battle. And it's not that it's always that scary to fight them after the battle, but it's also... they can also just start raiding your province, your economical buildings, so you never want a small enemy army in your province just chilling. And here we also have some interesting birds. I think I never saw that actually in Shogun 2. It's really nice to see that. Okay, something we'll still watch is this charge here. Let's do this. When you press K, you enter the cinematic mode. That's the case in most Total Wars. And let's charge into the enemy. Yeah, honestly, we didn't really get a good charge. Yeah, I really feel like in this mod the charges have been changed a bit, and sometimes, unfortunately, you don't get the best charges off, but I mean, sometimes also in the base game you don't get the best charges off. Still, I feel like it's a little bit... it happens more often in this mod with cavalry, but it's still okay. It doesn't really matter here. We will just destroy them slowly. But okay. At this point we will just cut to the end result screen. Okay, actually one thing I decided to still show you. It's kind of funny how there's like a trail of dead enemies that you can just follow, like, oh no, I lost the way home. Don't worry, kid, there's the way of dead guys. Okay, nice. Yes, very nice. Imagine like that one of the dead guys is like, hello, and then you ask the dead guy where you have to go to get back home, and the guy is like, that way. And then okay. Yeah, okay, we'll be right back. Okay, here we are. We only lost 185 men, we destroyed pretty much the whole enemy army, and also our casualties were mainly garrison units, so a perfect start to this episode. You can also have a look at the kills, and actually our general got the most kills, which makes sense because he also ran down enemies, but also he's just an absolute beast. And he really destroyed a bunch of enemy units in melee as well. So yeah, you can really see how strong generals can become in this mod, and that's not even the strongest level. Yeah, after that actually the samurai retainers and then the teppukumi. But still, the teppukumi got such a insane volley off that really killed so many samurai. It was really, really insane. Yeah, all of our kills were actually just garrison units. You can see we only lost two units that were not garrison units, except the general units, but I mean, that's okay. Okay. Bam. You are destroyed. You cannot besiege with clan. With clan is too strong for you. And now I could actually pull off an absolutely insane move. I mean, I have two options, honestly. I could just destroy the enemy army here with the garrison. I could also send my general to go on a path of blood and, yeah, spill some more blood. Just send him into battle again to give him some more experience. What's also another option is I could try to take Nasu here right now. And honestly, I'm kind of thinking about that, because the thing is, if I move my general into this direction, I won't really be able to reach here anyway. And I want my general to... I mean, it won't really matter if I go for this fight or this fight, he will gain experience nonetheless, you know. So I'm kind of thinking about charging in here. The thing is, the castle is quite strong, so it's not easy to actually take it with the few units that we have here. Wow, they got... Oh my god, they got a castle. They have an absolutely insane amount of garrison units here, as you can see. So I think it would be kind of too hard, honestly. It feels kind of bad to say that, but it's the truth. It would be kind of too hard. At this point, I think... Yeah, it's something I'm realizing right now. I think when you're playing this Total War and this mod, there are a bunch of provinces, of course, in this mod. And the thing is, the AI starts upgrading all of the provinces very quickly. So what you kind of want to do, / need to do, is you want to expand at the beginning very quickly, because later on it will be very hard to expand. But luckily for us, we have already expanded pretty well. We have a good amount of provinces, so yeah, we can just defend for now if we have to. And just level up our provinces, and that's the plan. But yeah, now we will just go ahead into the second battle. Considering that we can't really charge in here, we will just send our general to start the battle. Let's get right into it. Okay, here we are on the battlefield. Here's our lone general at the moment. But we'll get our reinforcements coming in right here. So, yeah, I think we can just start. It was very interesting that the enemies decided to just charge us in the last battle. It might have really been the case that I just thought, well, our enemies have guns and we don't have any guns, so I think we should charge. So that's what might have made them charge. But normally, when the AI is defensive player, the defender, I guess, then normally they just set up on a hill and defend, which is the smartest thing to do for them most of the time. That will often cost you the most casualties, but I mean, honestly, when you have guns, the guns have 200 range, so you kinda also have to push into that, to be honest, if we are being honest, because they also have insane amounts of ammunition. Like 45 ammunition is absolutely insane. Okay, yeah, let's set our garrison units up as the front line, and our base units is the back line, but they might just decide to charge in again. So just considering that it could happen, we should think about a position in which we would want to fight in. A forest would be helpful against all of the enemy archers, and yeah, here we have our forest, so I think I might just... Okay, actually they're not charging at us. Good, then it's fine. We will just set up here, but I mean we need our guns to be in a position to fire, so... we could also... Yeah, from here we also can fire, but this is the only really logical decision. To go into this position here we also have some trees, so... We'll actually send our units into this position. And then we'll just wait. Yeah, we'll do a little cut right here. Okay, I have to get back into the recording. Just listen to this music. This music is really good. But yeah, we are also in position pretty much to start firing at the enemy. So that's what we will do as well at this point. Let's also get our units into an interesting position. We can just, yeah, we can just do the old trick of using our general to bait the enemy. That's the classic trick of Shogun 2. Yeah, especially with the archers, it works well. But okay, at this point we have to be careful. They will also soon be in range of our guns. And we don't want our guns to just get absolutely destroyed by those archers, which archers can definitely do.
Our general is in grave danger, my lord!
Oh, nice dodge. Nice dodging. Kinda like a Warhammer player right here. Oh no, 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 no. The general has to be careful. The Kachi units can absolutely demolish. Now our guns will likely get demolished. But we luckily didn't lose anybody. Oh, I misclicked. Oh no, what are they doing? But I can't actually fire. Okay, there's a small hill, my bad. Okay, now we have to kinda improvise. Let's just move our units forward for now. Let's use rapid advance. It's the time, now or never, man. Time has come to charge. We'll do a nice charge where we'll hit 2 units at once. Like this. Actually kinda hitting 3 units at once. We don't want our guns to be fire at will. Okay, we have to charge. Man, what are you waiting for, our general? He's bravely fighting all of the enemies alone. Shameful display. Or something like that. We have to protect our archers over there, or the enemy. Oh, yeah, I kinda failed this, to be honest. But okay, now we are charging. Let's use warfare. Yeah, what can happen is that the enemy cavalry will just charge into our archers. Did happen before. We only lost 2 men, the general here. Nice. And the enemies are broken. Their back is broken. And we have to also kind of try and... let's just first try to get those enemies. Okay, we have to retreat here. The enemy has the hill advantage. Okay, now we can fight. We have to fight the enemy general. Let's use hold firm. Oh, they might do a 2 versus 1 against our general. The thing is, our general is not really surrounded. He's only surrounded by fear and dead men. So we won't even support our general, I think. Okay, actually, let's be nice. Let's support our general. With a few Ashigaru. Okay, I don't want to have any break there, but I'm doing. No, archers don't fire, please. Ashigaru just fight. Okay, good. Ashigaru here. Attack the general. Can I want to get all of the enemies if I can, of course.
My lord, their general has fallen. A cutting blow.
Yeah, it's really satisfying in this game to just run down enemies this way. Oh, this general is not running. Perfect. Now we can also take him out. Oh. Don't really need any archer fire here.
My lord, their general has fallen.
Oh, I love that as well. No, yeah, the battles in Shogun 2, they are very satisfying, honestly. And this mod does also change the battles. It kind of makes the battles a little bit slower, which could technically make the battles less satisfying, because it's kind of the thing of Shogun 2 making... What makes the battles very satisfying is how quickly the enemy units can get destroyed and how satisfying the animations are. The blood, the units getting destroyed by cavalry, the music, the look of the game, all of that is really, really nice. But yeah, still in this mod, even though it does increase the stats by the units, making them live longer, able to fight longer, it still feels very nice, especially when you have strong units like this general that can absolutely destroy everything, and samurai, and also the clan, of course, does increase the stats of all of the units, so that's also helpful. But I would say generally in this mod, it still feels pretty similar to the base game and still very, very fun with the way battles are and all that stuff. So yeah, quite nice. Yeah, unfortunately those Yarikumi will get away, but it's just one unit. Actually, it might be good if one unit gets away, because then we can get more experience for our general. We can just destroy this unit because we have our general there, and then our general will become one step closer to becoming a demon. It's like in a movie where a person is trying to become a demon and a monster by doing a bunch of evil stuff, and our general is kinda doing that. He's trying to become a monster by just going from battlefield to battlefield, destroying everybody. And yeah, well, hopefully he will be able to do that. He will become our warrior, fighting for the clan, being our beast that we can unleash to absolutely destroy everybody that is against us. Still, we should not be too happy right now, because we will definitely have very bloody battle right here. Yeah, they have very much experienced Ashigaru, and wow, I really like that you can actually see the stats of the units, the enemy, by just hovering over them. Okay, let's see here. So they have 836. That are the stats. 838 actually, and this unit has 836 because there's less experience. Our units have 14 and 35. Quite interesting to see how our units have a lot more melee attack, and they even have less experience. Yeah, I think the experience only gives the Yarikumi more defense. I think this might be an attempt by the developer to balance the Ashigaru more, which I really like, by making the experience only give them more defense instead of more attack as well. Maybe in the beginning it gives them more attack, a little bit at least. However, we also get more stats because of our aggressive ardor that we have chosen, because of the event, and also of course because of our clan just having those buffs. Right here we can also have a look again at the buffs. +4 melee attack, wow, +2 melee defense, 10% improved rate at researching Bushido arts, and -20% upkeep cost for all army units. So our clan really has like pretty much the best bonuses that you could want. That's really insane with this clan. Okay, what will I do here? It really seems like they will just attack. Like, look at them. They have already locked in. They will definitely attack this province. That's kind of something that you can tell about the AI in Shogun 2. You can tell that they will attack this province now. The way that they are sitting here, it would be very weird if they now suddenly decide to change and attack this province. So what we can just do is, oh, we can't actually. Can we? Oh, okay, we can. Not just not this unit, because this unit I guess I moved from, I think, this province. Yeah. So those two units, they can actually move to this province. Perfect. And here, yeah, we can't really get a unit into the province here. Okay, let's think. What can we do right at the moment? Now, this is still being researched. I don't think we want to upgrade this. Can we upgrade the roads here? Yes, we could upgrade the roads here. Or here. It might be good to have our units be able to get here better. And also to increase the limit of Yari Samurai, I guess, but mostly Yari Ashigaru. We are not really going for Yari Samurai. Okay, where's our Shinobi? Shinobi, where are you? Let's just have a look here. Agents, there he is. Oh yeah, he sabotaged his army. This is like really, this is such a clutch thing. If this didn't happen, we might have lost a province here, honestly. That would have been a pretty big disaster, because we are relying on the strength of our defensive provinces, on the fortifications. We don't really have a strong standing army at the moment. We are just relying on the defensive that our defenses, that our provinces have. Our strategy kind of was, the enemy just came and got destroyed by attacking our provinces, and then we were able to counterattack. And yeah, now it is becoming a little bit scary, honestly. So yeah, soon we should start recruiting. I think after this is finished, I will start spamming out Ashigaru here if I can. At the moment, I actually have the limit still. Can I? Yeah, I have to upgrade more roads actually to increase the build limit of the Ashigaru. The problem is once I get this, then I will also get less Ashigaru. So yeah, I definitely have to upgrade all of the roads. Let's do it. Okay, the next road to upgrade. We're upgrading this here. I mean, this one would give us +2 Ashigaru compared to the other ones that will only give us +1. Here we get 2 to 3, so +1. Here we get +2. So let's get this. It's also cheaper. This will help the enemy to attack us faster, but it actually doesn't matter if they attack us faster. We'll just destroy them anyway. And maybe what we also want to do is try to start getting more defenses here. We maybe just not, or maybe just are not needing more units at the moment. We are just needing more defenses, to be honest. Okay. Let's end the turn and let's see what happens. Right. I mean, we could still kind of move this general a little bit into the province, I guess. Okay, nice. And yeah, now we can end the turn. Let's see if this clan attacks us. And what I also really like about this mod is, especially when you're also playing with the submod that changes the clan flag colors, is that how there are so many different clans with different banners, different colors, different looking units. It really helps to keep the game interesting, I would say. Okay. Yeah, just a big Ashigaru spam. This will still be tough, or we will definitely... I think we should be able to win, but we will definitely suffer high casualties in this battle. Let's get right into it. Okay, here we are. Let's get our units into position, which mainly means getting our general out of the ground. Interesting. Some demonic stuff. This is also part of the demonic rituals our generals are doing to become demons. I don't recommend you to try this. Okay, let's get him out of his ritual, because now it's time to fight. Yeah, here we still have some units. Let's get them into the castle, into the highest layer. From this we will defend. And let's see, the enemies could attack from this side. They could also attack from this side. Obviously they could attack from all of this red area. Let's just see. There they are. Green looking enemies. Come at me. Very funny looking enemies. Let's get our katana samurai retainers. I always want to say katana samurai, something like that, but yeah, they call katana retainers. Let's get them out there to defend this tower, and then we will tower our Yarikumi garrison out there to defend this position here. This will definitely become a very brutal battle. Yeah, that's pretty clear. We also will need a 1 unit here to reinforce if we need to here. And we'll need this unit here to fight off any enemies that might try to climb up. Okay. What we will also do when enemies climb up here is just move our guns, so that they won't be here anymore. Instead they will only be on this side of the wall. Then they won't suffer any casualties. And here we have the enemy. The Green Army. Actually, wow. The pink-green army attacking us. Interesting. Yeah, this doesn't look very historically accurate, honestly, but I mean, it looks a little bit... Yeah, the colors are very bright, but I don't really care. It's still nice. It's still something different. In all of the battles you see something different, that's really nice. Nice, our guns already gotten out the volley. We can use rapid volley here. Soon this tower will also fire at enemies here. This tower mainly fires, I think, like in this direction, but we don't want the enemy to capture it. I'm kind of thinking about burning it, honestly. Let's burn it. Then we can hold this position with our samurai. Oh no, we still have the bug where the torches have the cannon sound, yeah. I think it's not the worst thing. Maybe I will try to fix it, but yeah. I mean, it's something that doesn't happen very often, burning. Come burn, tower, you should burn. Oh my god, the tower. He's refusing. Oh, Ashigaru are getting shot. But honestly, at this point, no, just leave them there. They're not really suffering a high amount of casualties. Okay, luckily they are obeying at the moment, because sometimes they decide not to obey. They decide to do preset. There's also something Imperator Palpatine said. Yeah, we are definitely in a good position here. Let's just have our samurai maybe. I'm kind of thinking, because we have our tower here, it will do friendly fire if we have our guys like this. So let's try to get them to a position like this. Let's see if they will obey. Those guys hold here. Guns shoot. And luckily they're not trying to climb up here. So it's looking very good at the moment. Our beautiful looking fire arrows, because they have the particle effects on high. If you have them on ultra, the fire arrows will look even more awesome. I think the mod has also made them look a little bit different compared to the base game. Here they are, but they are very ineffective in this mod as well. In the base game they are absolutely deadly. They will massacre your low armor units. But yeah, of course, as we saw in the other battles, the Kachi samurai, they are a lot more deadly with the arrows. They just have higher damage arrows. That's and honestly, at the moment, it's not really looking like it will become a close and a bloody match. It's just looking like we'll be able to hold off the enemies here and just absolutely destroy them. Oh my god, okay, I made a mistake. I did not, wow, not see this. I did not expect this. I should have not been so overconfident, I guess. They are actually attacking from two sides. Very smart of them. Oh my god. Wow. Suffered so many casualties because of my arrogance. After this battle I will let the clan elders decide on how to punish me, I guess. Okay, let's try to hold this tower. We don't want to get shot anymore by any archers. Yeah, actually, okay, this battle will become very bloody. Yeah, that's how this battle will go. But still, this is looking very good. Our guns are able to absolutely destroy here. The enemies have no chance in this position. They will just get shot to pieces. Yeah, they're just coming to get shot. And here it's tough, honestly, a little bit. We are definitely suffering a lot of casualties here in those fights. We'll suffer more casualties. Can have our Yumi guys fight because they are only garrison units. And this is actually the victory point right here, so we have to defend this with everything we have. Use rapid volley here. Good thing is, I think the enemy archers here, they will now come into melee because when they climb up, it's kind of hard for them to form up and shoot because not everybody is up at the same time. So they just kind of go for the next stage of climbing up to attack us in melee. I think that's kind of how it works. I think I will just use Inspire for the guns just to make the enemies get destroyed faster instead of using it for melee units here. We have enemy archers climbing up here. I mean, I might just keep my guns on the walls because the archers, they're not really a big threat. Yeah, what bothers me the most is the casualties we suffered here. All of those men, they died for nothing. I guess kinda, in a way, I mean, in a way they still died for the cause, but also my stupidity caused their deaths, so I feel kinda bad about that. But okay, it's okay, we will just replace them. And they will of course all get, like, honorful graves. Okay. Yeah, we also want to use the hold firm ability to make our units even stronger. Oh no, fire arrows and more arrows. Yeah, it's a little bit dangerous. Let's use hold firm, okay. Retreat here. Yeah, our units here are doing very well. The enemy is getting destroyed. This is really good. Yeah, this side is no problem. That's also why I got so overconfident. I thought it was just this side.
We have captured their tower,
Wow, so many enemy archers. I'm thinking about sending out the enemy general to just charge into this and absolutely have some fun with the general out there. But for that we have to fight off all enemies here first. This looks like the Choshu banner, funnily. Choshu banner from Fall of the Samurai. Of course also from real life. Because the Choshu were a real clan, of course. Okay, now, because General will charge outside, I want the guns to stop firing. Yeah, we already lost one to, I think, our tower here. Wow. Okay, fire arrows, again, looking absolutely awesome, love it. Where can we actually try to get our guns to so that they're able to fire? It's tough, maybe we can move our Ashigaru. And our archers.
We have captured their tower, my lord.
Our guns can shoot. Oh, I can't believe it, our tower has no mercy and absolutely destroyed our own units. No, what? Oh my god, I can't believe it. Actually, the enemy now conquered this tower because I wasn't looking well enough. Okay, anyway, this is worth it. For this charge, it will be worth it. I want to get into all of those 3 units at once. Charge!
The men are fatigued,
What?
my
We are
lord.
still suffering casualties
Must rest.
from enemies. Oh no, this charge was not very effective. Yeah, okay, it's okay. We have to capture this tower again. Okay, this is dangerous. We have to retreat. Yeah, run. Let's just run through the enemies like a chariot. Perfect. And now run for the hills. For now. We don't want to fight all of that at once. It's a little
We
bit too
have
risky.
captured their tower, my lord.
We can't have our general die before the ascension has happened. Before he has become a real demon. I mean, this is a different general, I think. Yeah, it's our daimyo. This is not the general that is already almost become a demon. The daimyo is still trying to become one and has not yet had the success, I guess. But okay, let's try to get our guns. Oh, nice. Okay, here. To become a demon, our general might have to fight 2 enemy generals at once. But I think he should also just learn the art of running away. That will also make him a lot more strong. Nice, very good. Man, the enemies, they are really... like, they're doing everything to absolutely destroy me. They are doing everything to surprise me in this battle. I just did not see it coming and they just used that against me. Very evil, yeah. The end, this is really becoming a bloody battle. Yeah, here we are really able to destroy fleeing foes. Perfect. Likely also a bit friendly fire there. We'll just continue to run like brave guys. Now enemy archers are beginning to climb up. Now we also have the buildings burning. Awesome, I love it. Like, this is something that you kind of rarely get to see in Shogun 2, because I mean, who cares about the buildings? Why do you want the buildings to burn? So this just happens sometimes randomly, but when it happens, it's pretty awesome. Oh my god, this looks actually really nice. How, wow, I never saw that, because I think I never had it on this high settings. Wow, this looks really good. Impressive. Next, oh wow, another explosion. Next time I need to have it on ultra at some point, when I'm able to have my PC be able to handle it. Oh my god, even more casualties here. Insane. Okay, I think we'll just do the good old strategy of now turning around and attacking while the enemy, while like the units that chased my general are not on the battlefield. I can now attack the enemy units on the battlefield to have an advantage. But yeah, it seems like the archers are slowly throwing themselves into melee after they shot off all of the arrows. Our Teppukumi have to fight melee, and yeah, they still got 777 kills, because yeah, they got a lot of kills here. Look at how many pink guys died here. Yeah, the ancient times, unfortunately, were not the times where you wanted to be a pink guy. Oh man. Another time I guess I became too overconfident and didn't have a look here. Over here, I should have used the Heroic Assault again, because Heroic Assault, it increases the movement speed of units. Yeah, also funny, I think I just said the ancient times were not the times for the pink guys, but yeah, ancient, the Sengoku Jidai is not really the ancient time, it's more like medieval time. But I think, yeah, it's still a dangerous time. So unfortunately, the pink guys did not survive it. Okay, we still have the enemy general alive. I think the plan is to just shoot him. Let's have our general take out the enemy general bravely while our general runs away. It's still scary for our general. Okay, now the enemies are not really doing a good job of charging our general. Here the enemy tower the enemy is still controlling this tower, so we have to be careful. Let's try to get Ashigarus out to help our general. And I have to continue running. How many men do we have? We have 32 men or 46. As long as we have more than 23 men, our general can't die. Problem is, if we now were to charge in, we could very quickly lose a lot of men and then our general could actually die. That would be an absolute disaster. So let's capture this and... Okay, actually this is our control, so let's get outside. Oh no, I cannot believe it. The enemy is too fast. I think it's because when they charge us, they become a lot faster. But we now use Heroic Assault. Maybe they also use Heroic Assault? Yeah, our guy is still fresh, so it's quite interesting. Maybe they also got some text that make them faster, but they are so fast. Kinda... Oh no, we are losing men? Oh no. Okay, it's okay, we just lost a few generals. Bodyguard. They gave their life for the cause, for our general. I don't know, I also feel like this is kind of like the Wild West, where you have like a bunch of cavalrymen just pursuing other cavalrymen and just kinda riding around on horseback through the prairie. Very nice. Okay, yeah, now we should just be able to take out enemy generals. We have a trap. It is a trap indeed. Right here, we set up a trap. We have our spears waiting for them. This is a very smart strategy. It seems like the enemy tower can't really shoot. Perfect. Oh, this would be perfect. We could even go into spear formation, but honestly it's smarter to just wait like this and then you can attack them as well. So that's the plan. Oh, and will they charge into our spears? Yes. We even have we have guns firing, it seems. Those guns, okay, those guns. They might just do a little bit of friendly fire. So I kinda don't want them to fire at this point. I want my general to be able to charge in the backs of the enemies. And yeah, they are actually also using all of their abilities. They are really doing a good job right here. Trying to win. Oh! Oh no! Oh, I can't believe it. I used the... Oh, I misclicked. I wanted to use hold firm. That would have made them unbreakable. Oh no. Okay, it's okay. It's also only the guys. Perfect.
Victory will soon be yours.
This tower is actually firing. Oh no, it no. Took out one of our generals, bodyguard. Okay. The most important thing here is to let our Ashigaru do the magic and to have our general then charge at the fleeing enemy generals. That's a plan. So now we can just watch this battle. Come on, spearman. Nice. Okay, they are not fleeing, they're just retreating to maybe then charge in again. Can we charge into them before they can? No, they will also charge, okay. So we should be able to beat them, we have better stats.
Their general has fallen.
Nice.
A cutting blow.
Nice. Okay, let's try to surround them. Oh no, they just moved away just before we surround them. Don't think this tower would be too accurate. But maybe it will get a few because cav units, they are pretty big. So guns are very effective. Oh yeah. Because the guns can... Oh, very nice. They can one-shot them. While arrows would need many hits before they would be able to take out the enemy units. Do we have any gun tower? Any magic tower that can hit? No. This one guy. He doesn't really look like a general. Let's have a look at our general to see. Yeah, this is our general. He oh no, you're supposed to run. Like in the Wild West. Yeah, our general, he doesn't have those things on the back. So I think the enemy generals, they also don't have those things on the back. So you can always tell the generals apart. Or the units, the standard units from the bodyguard. So this shouldn't be a bodyguard, but I feel like I kind of want to hunt them down. So let's go. Oh, this looks kind of weird. Can we get into a unit that is more in front, like this? But here we can't really see. Ashigaru, wow. This is so interesting. Yeah, it's... Honestly, it doesn't look too good. It would look better if you did not see the horses. Yeah, I mean, for fun we can kind of just take out those guys. Like this it actually looks pretty cool with those guys here. And he's just riding. Okay, nice. Okay, we will also just take out those guys, then we will end. Okay, they are out of reach, I guess. Okay. A very costly victory. We will take it. Yeah, here you can also hear the interesting music in the loading screen. Yeah, per victory. It's interesting how on the battle map it says costly victory, and on the campaign map And the result screen, it says peak victory. Pretty much the same thing. Yeah, in the end it was pretty good. We didn't even lose a single unit. However, we suffered severe casualties. And the problem is, if now the other army decides to attack us, it will be quite hard to hold. However, the good thing is that the garrison will recover automatically, so that's very good. Question is, yeah, I think the enemies will survive. Yeah, they still have enough men to survive. They might also support the other army when they attack us next turn. Clan joins enemy. Emma, treachery! This clan joined our enemies in their war against us. I mean, I would have declared war on them anyway. It is also a really nice event here. Our dogged pursuit of knowledge has improved our capacity for mastering both the military and civil arts. Plus 50% to the rate at which all arts are mastered. Very good. Shiga adopt Christianity or is recruited. I mean, yeah, I would have declared war on those guys anyway. Funny that they decided to join the enemies instead. So now I'm unable to declare war on them anymore. Okay. So now let's think a little bit. We have a bunch of money. We are making good amounts of money. We can't even upgrade this at the moment. Ah, okay. Yeah, it only increases the stats of our unit by 1 armor, but it would reduce actually the cost by quite a bit, by 15%, and increase replenishment by a lot. The replenishment is not too useful because it's only in this province, and as you can see, our main struggles are here. However, generally it would be nice to have this because it also only takes 3 turns, but we have to be realistic. I mean, it's kind of hard to... Yeah, okay, we can't even recruit any Yarikumi at the moment, to be honest, so it might actually be worth to wait 1 more turn, then we have the money. It's kind of tough, but I think I might even do it. Okay, another thing is, we could actually try to use our ninja to sabotage this army again. 58% chance, that's pretty good. Yeah, the ninja's really useful at the moment. It has saved us, I would say, already, once. But yeah, what... Okay, how is it looking? I can't really tell which province this army is going to attack. It's sitting exactly on the border, looking at no province, so it's really hard to tell. This is kinda interesting, kinda tough. Okay, yeah, I think the best thing to do is to try and sabotage for now. Oh no, that was what I was kind of fearing. Okay, this is now kind of scary. We have to somehow fortify our provinces more. Maybe we can get this general into this province. That would be good. Let's see. Yes, yeah, the general can reach this province. Okay, we'll definitely do that. Might just... Okay. He can't reach this province. Yeah, I think we kind of have to just hope that this army will be enough. I think it should be enough, actually. With the garrison. And here we now also have... Yeah, we have a general here. This should also be no problem. I think... I don't remember exactly, but this might be the province that is the strongest, that is the best at defending. It has the strongest stronghold. So if the enemy act, okay, we should be fine. If they decide to attack this, we should be fine. If they decide to attack this, we should be fine. We should be fine no matter what the enemies do at this point. Unless another army pops up and then we get destroyed by multiple enemy armies. Okay, and here, yeah, this guy is very funny. He has 2 agents in him. Shielding inside him with some powerful technique, I guess, that enables this. But let's just destroy this guy. I mean, let's take him out. Interesting bands of power. Let's do this. I think this will likely be the last battle. Why not? I think I'm just going to show it. Let's just see how our general will run down the foolish enemies who decided to invade our soil. Sanada. He's also a Sanada. I think it's like a very famous clan. I think they fought with the Takeda at some point. Okay, activating my supervision. Okay, I saw them. Aha, there they are. They can't escape. Let's go into this funny view again. Yeah, I think this looks quite nice when you don't see the big head of the horse, because the head of the horse, it also, unfortunately, okay, this looks also very funny. But the head of the horse does look kinda. Wait a minute, just testing. Oh, okay, this is also interesting. Actually, you can do this. Okay, learning a bunch of stuff, but the head of the horse doesn't look too good, honestly. I think. Okay, yeah, we don't need any strategy at this point. Let's just charge him. Maybe we want to activate those abilities, but we'll do that after the charge. Fire arrows.
General is in grave danger, my lord.
Charge. Now it will get absolutely brutal. Okay, now we should actually activate their abilities as well. Enemies are holding quite well. They have the advantage of being in a forest. Cavalry is less effective in a forest. And yeah, now the forest is becoming a red forest.
A glorious victory will soon be yours.
Very nice. Haha, this is what happens to all enemies invading our soil. Here we have an extract from the Art of War by Sun Tzu. To a surrounded enemy, you must leave a way of escape. Okay. Yeah, I guess in real life it makes a lot of sense. However, in Shogun 2, the units will rout anyway, even if they don't have a way of escape, so I guess in this game it is not really the case. But yeah, I think at this point we've already reached time at which we can stop the episode. However, we can still actually wait until we are attacked and then we will end the episode. So let's see if we can still use our money. Oh no, we want to save the money to upgrade this actually. Okay, so now let's end the turn, I would say, right? Let's see if we are not getting... Oh, this is not good. We don't want to research Way of the Sea. No. I mean, +1 defense for all spear infantry could be good, but I mean, this tech... No, we will actually go for equal fields at the moment, for now. And where can we increase? Can we increase the road level? Yeah, here we can get imperial roads. I think, yeah, we are. Except the imperial roads, we are already able to get all of the roads. So we don't really need any tech for that. We'll just get this one, maybe then this one. Oh yeah, +2% clan-wide tax rate, +1 happiness, really good. And I mean, this would enable Teppo Josu Shinobi. Basically Shinobi with guns. And that sounds kind of insane, honestly. That might even be worth it. But we'll see. Maybe we can... Let's see. Can we get them? Oh yeah... No. Okay, I think we would need another upgrade after this. So we'll see. Maybe at some point we'll be able to get them. However, now let's end the turn. Okay. Okay, it seems like not too much is happening. Oh, wow. Wow, 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 wow. Okay. Well, we will fight this battle in the next episode. And after that we'll fight another battle, but yeah, they're just besieging us at the other castle, so we cannot really fight it immediately. But we'll fight it maybe next turn when they decide to attack. We'll see. I hope they will actually decide to attack. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed this episode. And until next time.